live stream, I will be doing a little bit more in Batman Arkham Asylum. So, thought I would do that, and then I'll get back on City, and then maybe later tonight or later on, I might finally play Control and do that live. If you guys want to see that, let me know down in the comments down below. Also, remember to like, comment, and all that jazz. Really helps me out. Hopefully you guys enjoy. And also, hold on. We'll probably be doing another live stream here in a bit. And later. And la-di-da-di-da. So.
She likes those guys. Stop yakking, you ruin everything. Jeez, calm down. Tell him to shut now. You heard that, right? Yeah, you know where to find me later.
Check the timesheet. I'm sure there were more of you at the beginning of the day.
Death. Batman. Hello? Whoever's watching. I'm probably gonna play some other stuff in a bit, but if it's Lynn, or Lynn, hopefully you're doing well.
Let me go, you crazy bitch.
Sharpie used a bad word. Mama spank.
Hopefully you're doing well, by the way, Lynn, if you're watching this. You don't have to comment if it's not you.
As of 10 minutes ago, I have made it illegal to walk on the floor in any part of the asylum. Anyone caught doing so will be... Oh, this is stupid. Anyone caught will have their legs removed and perform
How did you know?
tricks for Emperor Joker.
Because I had very good intuition.
This was great, Sharpie. You ready for more?
That, and just because I had a feeling. I'm so tired. It's 5:13 a.m. Aww. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're doing okay. Bless your intuition. Yeah, I guess. Bless my lovely intuition. I could sense a great woman in the chat.
Will all remaining Arkham staff please surrender to Joker?
Dang it. I think I went the wrong way. Crap. Hold on. By the way, sorry if you, liked the newer short. It got claimed because I was using the Tinkerbell music. And, of course, copyright reasons, they decided, no. No. You want to use a song that fits? No. Can't have that. Claim. So I tried to find something else that was fitting. And all that. Lately I've been doing a lot of fan art for different people and stuff. I don't know. I don't mind doing stuff. Doesn't matter what content they do. Like, if it's ASMRs or whatever.
Joker told me to kill my sister once. Did you do it?
Hell yeah! Never liked her anyway.
You're cold, man. Funny thing, he said the same to me. I told him I ain't even have a...
I get it. I made a shirt that had been blocked by copyright. Yeah, it's so stupid. Like, the content ID system's so dumb. Like, I did one that was Treasure Planet, and it took me through because of the song. And what pissed me off is, like, I put in the title, I do not own the music, I put in the description, I even put a link to the actual song and all that crap, and tried to shout out the people who actually made it, being Goo Goo Dolls, and the content ID system was like, nope, 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 and I got so fed up with it, so
He just kept telling me to do it. So I got in my car, ran over the first bitch I saw. Joker seemed happy.
Ha ha. He's a barrel of laughs. Kind of a mystery, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, but he acts all crazy one minute, and then the next he's all plans and jobs. Who knows what goes on in that head?
Not our problem. But if he sends Harley back down, he'll really be in trouble.
He's here!
for that, you guys get...
You need to hit me harder than that!
Yeah, you have to save the videos first as private, and then private them, and they'll tell you if you can cut the if have them. Yeah, I just delete them and say heck with it and try to repost them if it's a short at least. Because what pissed me off was the fact that it was Tinkerbell and it's hard to find the. I was trying to find a certain song that I thought fit. And it's the one where from the first movie, and I know as embarrassing as it is, because I grew up watching them with my sister. I actually like those movies, like some elements of them, at least music-wise. Like I think the first one I liked the atmosphere and some of the stuff. I don't know why. As old as I am now. One again and still kind of like it because of the music and stuff. Oh, movie songs, first one to be blocked. Yeah, exactly. But what's weird is that, here's the funny thing. It's funny you should say that because the song I changed it to is from How to Train Your Dragon. And it hasn't gotten claimed. On a short. I don't know what it is. I've used music and stuff and some of those shorts, so if you go look at some of the shorts that I've done, like for the Stranger Things teaser one that I did, but yeah. Yeah, your mic is silent from yeah, it's partially because this stupid headset I'm using, the controller, the port's bad in it. And then sometimes it's also this controller doesn't really have a complete mic, it's just a giant pair of headphones. I need to get one with an actual mic, but I haven't had the time, and I haven't even had time to get a new headset yet. Which kind of sucks. Not a headset, but the, what's it called? I can sense you are touching it. Touching it. Touching what? The controller? The freaking, the mic or the what? That sounded weird when you said that, because I got really weirded out and confused. Oh, the mic somehow. Oh, yeah. I guess. I don't really have a complete mic on this thing, so, like, it's more just a headset. Yeah, like, it gets disconnected for a bit. Yeah, I have to set a certain way, and I don't know what it is with the wire and the port, but it'll stay connected, and I have to lay, or, like, so it doesn't, something. What did you think? Well, for a second, I thought maybe I know, yeah, and I thought I got very weird. It was very weird, and I thought, oh no, don't think I'm not doing that. Don't. Yeah. I was like, I might be laying in my bed, but no. I know that sounds weird, but I was like, for a sec, like when you say when you said it like that, you made me laugh at this hour. I'm sorry. I guess I do. Yeah. Yes. Well, you said when you said it like that, I was like, when you said I have I sense that you're touching it, and I was like, what? No, I'm not. And wait, how would she know that? I'm not that type of person. I'm not a pervert. What the fuck?
Took the elevator down. The PA was full of screaming. It was horrible.
Yes.
Did you find out who patient X was? I hate all this secrecy.
Did you find the commissioner?
Yes, I found the commissioner. Okay, checking on them. They're alive. Good.
Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Our staff are here to help you. When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution,
yeah.
you would have believed
Let me think. I usually have dirty mind sometimes, but I know how I was. Yeah, you're all good. I have the habit of occasionally I'll say a dirty joke or two occasionally if I'm thinking of something stupid or retarded just because I'm bored. I don't know why though. I guess I just don't. Yeah, but actually, well, I was freaking trying to find something earlier, funny enough, on the web for like poses. It was like for a Bayonetta poster concept that I had that I wanted to do. And when I looked up like Bayonetta poses, it just gave me a bunch of ones that were just very provocative and inappropriate, and I was just questioning myself and just thinking to myself, what the fuck is wrong with the internet? Why? Just why? Oh boy. And it was just like, why? I know it's weird.
I cannot attend your appointment today.
There I have dirty minds.
Has kindly offered to sit in.
Yeah.
Stupid bat, always bothering Mr. J with your problems.
Yes.
You'll never be as dreamy as him. You're just an ugly, stupid bat in a trap.
Yeah. Says the one in the nurse outfit. And this game that because it's true. What's this game? So yeah, I'm leaving. I can't stand that creepy ass guy. What is your mission? Basically to go track down the warden. I was just looking around. This is Batman Arkham Asylum. It's just your typical, when it first came out, funny enough, because I played this games in opposite order, but this one came out before the one I was playing, Arkham City, And it's just your typical Joker breaks out, like you bring him to Arkham, but then you discover there's a secret plot going on that he basically, I don't really, it's hard to describe because Joker wants to take over Gotham, but he used a doctor that in the asylum to experiment on Bane and create like some type of version of the Titan formula that's more dangerous, more like just a single dose can create a venom-like transformation. So it basically, you can just make an army of 1,000 monsters, which is the plan. And as the game progresses, like you run into more.
When did he die? Probably when you shot him. That'll do it. You hungry? Starved.
Hey. No bullets. Ow. You don't punch Batman in the face. Levels. Yeah. Oh. So level-wise, hold on. It starts you off in the intensive treatment. Hold on. Full out Arkham Island. So it starts you off right around maybe here or somewhere around here. I don't know which one specifically. And then so you try to stop Joker, and then as you go on, then you encounter a villain or something, and I don't really know the full grasp level-wise because it's kind of half free roam. It's semi-free roam. It's kind of like you're still stuck here. You're marooned on this island. But it's also like, it's very atmospheric and creepy in the best way possible. It's just kind of like, I don't know. It's hard to describe because you just go in here and you're, hold on. Riddler trophy. And you're kind of just like, you're marooned on the island, and you have like, the only thing really you could do is play the main story, and then like, there's the Riddler trophies and stuff, which, yeah, you can accept the unexplained with, yeah, because it's like comic universe, but also you just go around, like the more you go around, you kind of can discover like little stuff like with riddles, and plus you have these psychos you get here to this point. Hi guys, long time no see. Hope the bat costume doesn't bother you. Yeah. Boy. Just come in here looking for Sharp and you just find a bunch of stuff. They want out. Yes, they do. They want out.
Stop, Batman, please. You've got to help my babies.
What, Ivy?
Really not interested in a bunch of flowers, Ivy.
They're in pain, crying for help.
Really?
Just stay where you are. Last thing I need is you running free.
Poor children. I'll save you.
Yes, yes, yes.
I won't let them hurt you.
Yes, you're connected with Mother Nature, lovely, but do you have to wear plant panties? What is wrong with you? Those gotta be uncomfortable. How could I don't understand something with the Bible. If you how could Eve wear that? Like, literally, how could anyone wear something made out of plants around there? Like, it's virtually, it would drive me insane. I couldn't do it. Exactly. Like, you... Oh boy.
I'm up here!
Are you now? Okay, good to know. Let's see. What the heck? Cash?
You need to get me out of this cell. It's me, Cash. I'm needed out there. I can help you.
Really?
I'm the only person here you can rely on, Batman. Come on, man. Get me out of here.
Really? Is that really you, Cash?
Someone help me.
Alright. I'll come back for you then. But first, I'll get you, old man. Jesus. You sound like my grandfather. Impatient as always. And that completely missed the explosion. Will you shut up, old man? What are you, Bernie Sanders? Jesus. Now that I think about it.
I thought you'd...
Help me.
Okay, I'm coming, old man. Oh, shut up, Joker. Oh, crap.
You have to help me.
Don't do it.
Gee, you look like crap. Maybe I can sneak you some shampoo.
The plants, can't you hear them? They're crying out to me in agony.
Yeah, well, I really don't have time for this.
Please let me out. They'll die without me.
I don't know, Red. You're not on Mr. J's party list. Oh, well.
Please.
Don't ever make that noise again.
What the heck? I'll cut you a break.
Okay, thank you. Great. Just perfect. Just let up. Ah, come on. I used to watch Markiplier before in the internet. Yeah. Screaming in... Yes. What? Okay. Yeah. God damn it, Joker. Okay, great. Let's just let out all the fucking wounds. Fuck! Fuck!
What are you waiting for? Cut me free.
With that attitude, I ain't letting you go nowhere, Bernie Sanders. Look at you. Bernie ass Sanders. No wonder Joker and Harley tied you up in here.
Cut me free.
Okay. A please would do you nicely. Slap him. Yeah.
Cut me free.
Dang it. Dang it. Son of a... Bernie Sanders, learn some manners. Batman don't need... Done it. Dang it.
Cut me free.
Fine. Fuck it. There, you piece.
He's taken control of the security overrides. I have the sequence generator, but without the terminal in my office, it's useless.
Your terminal has been destroyed. Give me the sequencer.
What? Oh, yes, of course.
There.
It's useless. Half the code won't get you anywhere. You're trapped in here.
Bullshit. Good. Cryptographic sequencer, so I could... Okay, good to know.
There's always a way out.
Always. So Bernie Sanders, did you have you learned manners? You piece of manners. Dang it, my batarangs are useless. Bernie Sanders, time for a haircut. Damn it. Oh well. He's a ghost now. Yes. Got it. You can't even touch him. No, I can't.
You stay here.
Lock yeah.
This gate when I leave.
Hide.
Can't have someone of my stature falling back into their hands now, can we?
Yeah, stature my ass. Hide away like a bitch you are. Yeah. Ah, come on. Really, Basil?
Get me out of here!
Bullcrap.
You rescued the wrong warden. He's an imposter.
I
You know
call...
how many freaks are in this place?
I call bullcrap.
You can't leave me locked up in here. Batman, it's me, the warden. You know me.
I call
You
bullcrap.
can't leave me locked up in here.
Okay, I'm leaving you. What the heck? You ain't Jim Gordon. I knew it. It's Clayface. Why am I not surprised? You thought you could just trick Batman. Nah, I didn't even ask about the creepy ass breathing. Come on. Got it. So, funny enough, I actually played this game second. So this was actually the very first Batman game that actually was worth a damn in this. Because there was a lot of trouble making these Batman games back in like in the day, and this came out, and then there's like, this is, and Mrs. Plant Panties is gone. Great, just lovely. Thanks, Harley. Thanks. Just let out Mother Nature. Thank you. Perfect, Harley. Thank you. We got sexy nurse running around in plant panties. Lovely. We got two oh god dang it. Well, if we're gonna have fetishes going around. Great. Hi, Loon. Why don't you sit down for a bit? Thank you. God darn it. Gollum, I said get off. You know what? For that, sit the hell down. For Christ's sake, man. For what the hell is wrong with you? You don't jump on Batman. Hold on a second. What the hell's in here? Ah, it's a Riddler trophy. Lovely. Well, that's one way to get rid of a wall.
Surprise!
Really?
You know, Bats, I always thought there was a spark between us.
I don't know how I feel about that. That's very provocative. And now you're trying to be...
Now, there is.
Really? Oh, come on.
Now you're shocked. Come and get me, Bats. I double dare ya.
Really? Double dare, huh?
You guys are idiots. There are guns everywhere.
What? Guns! We can't have that. I'm allergic to lead.
Hey, B-Man, go easy on my boys.
What if I don't want to? What are you gonna do about it?
Oh, you okay down there?
Punch him.
Hey, boys, keep away from the fist.
Kind of obvious, Captain Obvious. Good to know, but are you done being Jessica Rabbit up there? No. No. If I hit like an old man, then I must... I just knocked him down. Okay. And I knocked you down. Enjoy the electricity. Oh, come on.
Was that as easy as it looked? Huh. Well, it won't be so easy trying to catch me. Mwah!
Thanks for the kiss, but I'd rather not, thanks. And also... Seriously? God darn it. You will be entering the future from more views. Maybe.
What? You found that one too?
I hope so. I need to eventually get me another controller, so this way the one that the port's not screwed up, and then get me a... They just don't know. I know. What's funny is I've looked up my own... Hold on.
Patient name is Victor Zab. Diagnosed clinically insane after the murder of at least 20 women in the Gotham area. Hello, Victor. I'm Dr. Cassidy. Seeing as this is our first session, let's spend some time getting to know each other. I don't need to know you.
Dang it. Trying to stop that so I was finished what I was saying.
Very negative outlook on life, Victor. You've no doubt read.
What's funny is I've looked up my own name, and then like when I put in RM and stuff like that, and then there's like the only thing that gets more views than anything right now is BTS crap. And I look up RM, what do I see? 100K views for someone drawing one of the guys from BTS. And I don't like that crap. And I was like, what the hell? Man, shit. People love BTS, I'll give them that, but I don't know how that could get more views. But then again, people love their Korean music. I don't. But really? Don't run up on me like that. Sit the hell down. Yes, they are so loved. Yeah, right now they are. Crap. Get the... Yeah, they're probably one of the hotter bands now. I can't get into that stuff. Like no offense, like they're probably a good band, they're probably this, that, and the other. It's just, for me, it sounds like gibberish in that, and I'm not into that style of music. Give me a Def Leppard CD or freaking Queen, Styx, Flyleaf, Rat, Scorpion, 3 Days Grace, Skillet, Foo Fighters, Struts, Kiss, freaking I'll even listen to Pink Floyd or Def Leppard or Nirvana, anything of those nature. But give me BTS and I just start wanting to pull my ears out. Basically anything rock. Well, yeah, I like freaking. I'll even listen to Blues Brothers or freaking. I'm trying to think. There's also I've listened to old Chicago because I love the jazz, and maybe some other stuff too. Like, I'm not just a big old rock nut. There's some music I like, but it's got to really grab me, like with a song or something, and like if there's lyrics I can relate to, or it's like the way it's presented song wise, like. For instance, like, Vandalize, which is actually a Japanese, I think, rock band. Yeah, I get it. Funny enough, that I wouldn't have known that, but I found their song through a GM, or an AMV for Spider-Verse, and I liked it so much because of the way it's, like, presented. At first, I thought the voice was American. I went and looked up the song, I was like, what the... Oh, that's cool. And so it's gotta be kind of, I don't know. I just have that certain thing with me, like sound-wise, where I'm very particular. Heck, even with the Tinkerbell movies, like the way they did the orchestra in those movies, or something always grabbed me with the way they did the music in certain movies. Like even the Tim Burton Batman movies, like the like just like the way they do the sound and like the certain flavor of music. It doesn't even have to have lyrics and I would still like it. Like there's like I think there was one song I really connect to that I really like. There's a few that are I'm trying to remember at the top of my head. I believe from Pan. Mrs. Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, you had the, what was it called? I Wish You Were Here. There's a lot of other ones. Like sometimes it doesn't always have to be rock, it just has to be something that I can gravitate towards. Yeah, your mic is getting... Yeah. The videos first, your private, and then... Wait a minute. Did those already show up, or did... Like 5 messages show... Damn it. Hold on a second. I'm trying to fix this thing. Is it better now? Can you hear me? Test, test. God damn it. This stupid port. Yeah, I know. Still... Yeah. They want out, levels, missions, what is your mission? Hold on. Broadcast. The Epic music and movies, I get it. Basically anything, yes they are so loved. Yeah. Sorry for a second, the chat, I guess it delayed for me and popped back up. I was seeing it, because I'm streaming this from my game system, it pops up in the corner. I wish it would, like, I could see the chat fully on screen, where it would just pop up whenever. But for some reason how it's set up, I don't know why, but it'll pop up for a second and then immediately fucking disappear. So I don't know. It's just weird. I probably, if my phone was wasn't on the fucking charger because it was half dead. Literally, that would be cool. Yes, don't stress. Yeah, it's okay. Well, that's good. Also, you were saying something earlier in the stream. You said that the guy you like is Indian. Well, you know, just out of curiosity, you do love him, right? Why not, you know, meet him and stuff? I know it's none of my business, but, you know, I'm a sucker for, you know, trying to encourage people to, you know, pursue, you know, not just what they love, but who they love, even though I don't have anyone like that, but I'm just that type of person where I'll do that. I know probably money is probably the main reason of why, and that's perfectly reasonable and fine. I just, you know. We want to meet, but it's been hard because of money. Yeah, I figured, and yet, I figured that would probably be one of the reasons that, you know, and it's perfectly understandable because money is hard regardless because of, hold on a minute. A lot of stuff. But at least, you know, at least you're trying to. So that's good, you know. And if you, whenever you do, yeah, I know it's a little early, but, when's the wedding? I'm kidding. No, I'm just messing with you. I know, but I hope that, you know, he's good to you and stuff, and if he ain't, it'll be clobbering time. No, I'm just kidding. I won't do that. Unless you ask me to.
Finally turned up, the Dark Knight himself. How's it hanging, Babs? Got a little problemo for you. See those two guards over there? I know. Shocking. How you gonna save them?
Yeah, it's been painful. There's been a lot of painful moments. Yeah, there always is. There's gonna be painful ones, but it takes the painful ones to create some good ones. As weirdly as it sounds.
Hurry! Get me down!
Any second now, power comes back on and you fry.
Yeah.
Time for me to go, Babs. I'll miss you. Not. Oh, and now you have only 30 seconds to get out. Bye-bye.
Get the security gate down. Hurry!
I think for me, it's like part of the reason I would like to date or like to find someone, but it's hard for me because I've had a lot of bad experiences. I'll tell you the truth. At one point I thought I found, like, before we moved, I met a girl at like a Dollar Tree who I thought would just be friends and stuff like that. I thought things would be fine, but there was like warning signs that later with texts and stuff that she just started almost like, I had to screenshot everything just in case because dang it. This Hort. Flirting? Hold on. Hold on just a second. Not really. It was, hold on, well, kinda, but a little bit, but there was like warning signs of like other things, like she wasn't very mentally stable, lack of a better word. Like, I thought, you know, we were just friends. I also thought there was but there was also warning signs. Like, I tried to be nice and kind of like, hey, you know, if you ever wanted to go hang out and, you know, like, besides after Dollar Tree, maybe we can go eat or something, or just, you know, hang out and do something for fun, you know, just talk and whatever. But, like, then she would kind of, like, throw up these little things, well, you know, I don't think that's a good idea. You probably will try to kidnap me or something. I'm like, why would I do that? Like, there was other stuff. And then, like, she tried, like, at one point I was feeling very weird, like, depressed or weirded out because she tried to send little, let's just say, try to hinting images, and that made me a little uncomfortable and a little weird. Like, I always tried to be nice and kind of like just say because I didn't know what to say, because it was the first time I had a friend that was an actual girl that I knew, and I kind of tried to play along and put up a front, but I was kind of uncomfortable because I didn't know what she wanted from me, as weirdly as it sounds. And I know that's hard to process, but
this may take a while.
But
the system's locked me out. Do me a favor. The whole system is going nuts. What's happening to this place?
Thanks, Batman.
Like, I actually screenshotted a lot of stuff. Like, at one point, I think it really came to a head when she asked me to do the deed with her, if you know what I mean. And at that point, that really threw me for a loop, and I've never been asked that, and I got scared. Heck, I even phoned a friend, or not friend, like, I texted him and asked him, like, what the heck should I do? Well, the first thing he asked me was, like, well, first of all, do you actually want to? And I said, I don't really know what I want. I'm just scared. I'm confused. I don't know. And I even, because I asked, well, he said, well, first, how old is she? And I said, she's kind of like, she's a little bit younger than me. And I said, and he said, okay, no. Not only do you not want to, but also she's a minor, so this could get, like, no, you don't, no. If this was like that, no. And then I asked him, well, should I talk to my, adopted dad? In which, because I was kind of afraid to. Yeah, good friend. Yeah, he was a good friend. He's awesome. He's not like Quentin. He's actually pretty amazing. I talk to him from time to time, but yeah, he's awesome. Occasionally I'll hang out with him on here, but I haven't talked to him too much. I've kind of let him do his own thing, because he's trying to get on with Twitch. Yeah, he probably said, do you from something? Nah. Yes, exactly. And because I was even scared to tell Dad, and Dad at first, like, I thought he would get mad at me, but he said, first thing he asked me, he said, well, have you been doing anything in kind of to bring this to head? I said, no. And then, so then he looked at the text, and he looked at our conversations and stuff, and he's like, okay, I'm not mad at you, but what is wrong with her? What is wrong with her? 'Cause, man, it was so, and after that, like, I think I got into some fights with her because of some stuff, and I guess she kind of left me alone. I think it's either that or her father, it's not her phone anymore. I got a text, so probably, yeah, darling girl, yeah. Because I guess what freaked me out was like just that type of question. Like, I've never been asked that before, and not only was I was like, what should I do? Like, I only wanted a friend. I didn't want that, and we've never really, dating wasn't really a thing. We weren't like girlfriend. Like, she tried to make it seem like we were a few times, made like little hints and said, hey, babe or angel or whatever, blah blah blah, and it was just kind of like, it was always kind of like, I kind of played along, yeah, hi, thanks, sweet, or thanks, that's sweet, whatever, but I kind of was never really into it. I just kind of played along because I didn't know how to tell her to stop, and I guess that was kind of like, maybe it was my fault, maybe I should have said something back then, but I don't know. There's not really a whole lot I could have said that really could have changed much, but she's not really, I don't hear from her anymore, so I'm not going to say her name, but, like, yeah. He saved me. He really did, I'll say that much. And I'm actually glad that he did. Like, what was really bothered me was like 2 days or like a few days later, she said, oh, like, she's engaged, like, apparently this guy that was way older than me, oh yeah, they're engaged, and she proposed to him, and then apparently blah 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 and some other stuff, and I was just, at that point I was like, okay. Good for you, I guess. Yeah, too conflicting. Yeah, it's very conflicting. And it was also like, it was very weird because, like, even she she made through like hints about like little comments before, like, well, she could just become a you-know-what star and other stuff. I said, you do realize that's not the best option. Like, don't you have you can do, like, so much more than that. And plus, like, not to say that, like, I wouldn't, like, it's your choice if that's what you really would want, but, like, and some other stuff, like, man, I don't know. It was very, at the time, conflicting, because I didn't know what I should do, how I should, and I'm kind of glad it ended up where it did, where it was like, she's gone, but it was like, I kind of felt like I understand, like, there was, like, even things where she's like, oh yeah, like, tumor, something was going on with her mentally, and some stuff. Teens these days are out of control, a pity generation. Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. And it was for me, it was like I...
Come on, keep up!
Hold on. For me, it was even more weird because, like, I've never been with someone, and, like, to get that type of question, one, it was very, I just call it awkward. Just because, like, for me, being the older one, I'm just kind of like, well, one, I could get in trouble, and two, like, this is beyond, why would you ask, why me? That was, well, another thing, this is something that always, it kind of bothered me, and I actually confronted her about it, was like, and she tried to deny it, and I said, so, because later on I kind of uncomfortable, like, I said, that's, like, I'm flattered that you would even ask, but, like, I thought we were just kind of friends, but also, first of all, this is, like, one, would you just be trying to, like, why even ask me? And then she said, her response was, well, you know, because I trust you, and I figure we'd just do it once. And they're like, so I kind of confronted her on that, and I said, so once would be you using me. And not only that, it would be, not only it's more uncomfortable because you just use me to get, you know, if you know what I mean. And at that point, that realization, she said, no, and I was like, yeah, exactly. That is exactly what you're up to. And she tried to deny it, but I was like, no, I'm not stupid. I know exactly what that. Hold on. Come on. Yeah. But I just kind of was like, I'm not to. And it kind of rubbed me the wrong way because it was like, it made me not only feel uncomfortable, but it was, yeah, some girls use guys like that indeed. Yeah, just to get them get them knocked up so I have to take. And I might be the older one, but I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna, if I'm going to have a kid, it'll be on my terms. It'll be with someone that I trust and I've been in a relationship that with for a long time and stuff like that. I'm not going to end up, you know, similar to my birth father, where I'm either taking care of someone that I don't even know how to take care of when I'm not even ready. Like, I don't have any problem with being a dad. That would be great. Like, maybe sometime in the future, but now? No, I wasn't. And I just kind of was like, it really, and even like because actually my adopted dad, that was actually the one that pushed me to ask. Like, he actually asked me, like, if that, I think that's what she's doing. And he said, like, maybe like, because after he said that, when I confronted her, he said, because he told me, he said, you know, be careful. You know, he's like, what, like, she's up to something, you know, like, just, like, don't, at first he told me just ignore it, but, like, when she kept asking me and the same question and using a different account to text me, I had to say something. And then that conversation kind of went from there. Because it didn't just stop at one question. No, it kept going. And it made me feel, not only was it uncomfortable, because it was like, because it would be one thing if really, yeah, she had a purpose. Yeah, she definitely did. She wouldn't have, because it came, what was weird, that it came out of, the question came out of the blue. One, like, we were going, like, I was going to go get, we were out and we were getting meds or something, I think, that day, when we were still, you know, and she just randomly, I'll scan it later, and it just came out of the blue. It was just random, and I was like, I didn't know what to respond. I was like, what did she just say? And it freaked me out because I was like, where did the heck did this come from? Like, I might be a bit of a, I guess I can be charming, but I'm not that charming. There's no way. And I'm not, I have a very low self-esteem when it comes to certain things about myself, which it's a good and bad thing, but for that to just for that type of question be asked was just like, we didn't even know each other for that long. That was what was weird. And I just kind of was like, meh. I don't know. And I'm not afraid to talk about it. It's just because the society we live in, it's like, you know, no, it's always like the other, because I've seen ton of guys do the same thing to girls online and stuff, but in this case, it was the opposite. It was her trying to do that to me. And it was like, it was kind of a good thing I had some good people to like kind of, hey, she's up to something. Don't fall for any tricks or any of that.
He's done it again. I don't believe it. I'm on my way now.
Oops, change of plans, kiddo.
But I tried my best.
Sorry, but there is no prize for second place. I'm afraid you're off the party list. Better luck next time.
No!
But yeah.
Die, you big ugly bat!
Because I think there was one point, like she even like comments about like, because I just would.
That's my party list.
Quiet.
Yeah, you deserve a good and loving and
You're
yeah.
the detective, you tell me.
Thank you. Because I'll say this, there was like comments that always like, because like she made a few comments before even this where I just kind of was like,
yep, I know.
Damn. Well, he'll get me out. You'll see. Yeah. You'll see. Mr. J will be back.
Pause this. She made a few comments that were like, she said, you know, I guess in my head I was, if, you know, we actually dated or maybe I'd known you for longer, about smooching, you know, and I kind of was like, maybe, but I never really gave her a straightforward answer, like, yes, definitely, absolutely, or at least tried not to, unless she completely made me, which was kind of, was most of the time, actually, now that I think about it. Never mind. This topic is very hard to talk.
Harley is subdued, and I have her principal.
And
you can find the secret lab in the gardens.
Yes. Harley's been everywhere on the island, so I'm calibrating the scanner to only show prints that.
And I kind of just, I think there was a few times where I just said no, I think, and some other stuff, because
something bad is happening there.
Mainly just because I don't know. For me, it was always uncomfortable because. I don't know. It's hard to describe, and it's even harder to talk about because I don't want to seem like a victim or, you know, any of that. That's the last thing I want. Because, you know, nowadays, like, men don't get treated like.
Hello, is there anything you'd like to talk about today?
Or like if they're I guess it's like the society we live in, men can't be victims of manipulation or, you know, rape or sexual violence, none of that. And it kind of, it's like a very pretty piss poor part of society. it kind of makes me mad in a way, because it kind of makes me feel like, yeah, don't scare you, but it's not trusting that there's indeed some girls are out there just to try to fool around guys, and yeah, exactly, and you always have to keep a guard up and stuff like that, but then also you also have to decipher for, like, you're not a mind reader, you don't know which ones are the good ones, and then you have the ones that are bad, that are just there for a good a one night stand and then to get knocked up or something, or any of that. And that's what
always help those who are stuck.
And that's what's difficult, is like, you don't want to, it's hard to find, you gotta kind of, it's like you gotta play like a thin game of like cat and mouse and mentally. God dang it. Well, and for me it's harder because, like, I've had a lot of
They brought the animal before me.
bad
And barking like a mad dog. For what felt like days, I
Like-
endured his boast. He took
haha, because I'm Batman. No, I guess it's harder for me because, like, I want to believe that there are, because there are great and good, kind women and guys, stuff. Yeah, girls messages a guy to get out in the night, and he has autism, and then the other issue is yeah, exactly. Plus, she knew I was autistic, but funny enough, like, because when we first met, I told, I kind of I was just myself. I was like, yeah, I'm kind of, and there was kind of an air of like,
Let's call it a B+. But between you and me, I'm aiming for the A grade. Just got to mix a couple more of these chemicals, and I'll be creating my own personal army. Ha!
But yeah, like, she knew that, not only that, but like, there was like all these warning flags back then, and I just didn't catch it. And I felt terrible later, because I felt like, why didn't I catch this shit? And it made me mad at myself, but then I was like, well, we never did anything, so, but I spent, always, like, trying to be concerned over her, and, like, heck, even, like, she would talk, like, very, to the point where I would be worried about her, because she would make little comments about, like, she just wanted someone to talk to tonight, or someone to protect her from doing something to herself. And those, like, warning flags. And I was just kind of like, well, don't do that. Don't, stuff. And I would always try, because I have a big heart and I care. But for me, it was like, I always was, like, I was walking around on eggshells. Like, I was afraid that maybe if I don't do something, or don't, be there, she'll do something. And at that point, it was like, I kind of, I just, as crappy as it sounds, I just kind of, like, she kind of just took my big heart and used it against me, in a sense. Like, and I guess that's hard. It's a hard pill to swallow for me, because it's like, I hate feeling like I just got abused or hurt mentally, because, like, I hate that feeling, because, like, I guess, I don't know, it just was difficult for me, at least, because, like, spending, like, all that time trying to, all I wanted was a friend, and I didn't care if she was a girl, I didn't care, that didn't bother me, but then to have that same person I thought, I could, have as a friend kind of mentally trick me and stuff, and also and kind of mentally, and then also try to trick me, you know, in the other way. It was always difficult. I guess it got harder after the realization that she was never really what I thought, like what I thought.
Been in isolation since the attack on the guard last week. As I wait for him.
And I guess that was difficult.
Sure. He has no empathy for his victims.
Yeah.
Deep down, I believe he will.
I understand. You never know what people. Yeah. Exactly, and they just manipulate. And I guess I kind of like I try to not to be as callous as like my birth father, or as callous as people. Like I try to have empathy and a heart, and you know, and not let myself get tricked, or like basically like I try to not be too open to where I can get like just used and taken advantage of.
Let's talk about.
But in a way, in a similar sense, I still did, so it didn't really. I don't know.
Harley disappointed me, and now she's out of the picture, gone, forgotten, dead to me. You get the idea. What's it like in your organization? Do you punish your hired help when they fail you? Or is that saucy outfit you make him wear punishment enough?
But I guess, like, for me, I like meeting people and talking to people and stuff. And I try to be as personal as I can, but not too personal, because I know it's the internet. People will take that information and use it. Yeah, maybe your rejection taught her. Maybe, yeah, because I just told her, I said, like, I'm flattered that you would ask, but it made me uncomfortable. And she tried to play it off, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, because for me it was the fact that, it would have been fine if, like, not only, you know, known her for longer, and I was someone I was trusting of, you know, but no.
Where are these things coming from? They're all over me. They're all over the...
Because I guess for me it's just a difficult pill to swallow when people just take advantage of other people. And in my case, most important not to mess with minors if you're... Yeah, exactly. And the thing was, I even called her out on that. I said, like, you know, you're a minor, like, you know, but she kept trying to argue and say, well, you know, I'll be this, that, and the other. And I said, I can go to jail. I can do, and I'm not stupid. I know what, and I'm also, you know, this, that, and the other. There's so many things, and also, I'm not retarded. I'm not retarded of anything. Like, don't act like this isn't a game where you're not only this, that, and the other, but also hold on.
about that.
Sit down. You can leave us.
You sure?
We're fine. Aren't we, Jack?
Well,
Dang it. What I was saying was, like, the fact that she knew that and she tried to argue and still tried to play it off like, oh, it's magically okay, kind of just rubbed me the wrong way and kept, like, she just kept being persistent about it. Like, no, it's fine, I can handle it. I'm just, like, you know, blah, 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 or whatever. I was just, no. The answer is no. Not only am I uncomfortable, first of all, but second of all, there's so many things wrong with this. Even asking me this, it was just like, it was very, what's the word I'm looking for? It was very just, it was just like, it was like something out of the Twilight Zone, where you just, I didn't want to sit there and be, F off, you crazy blank, or any of that, but, like, I don't know, it was like, it was inappropriate, exactly, it was inappropriate, and the fact that, you know, even before that, she made little comments, like, I messed up the word, no, you're good, and also would try to send, like, pictures, which want them saved or even on my phone, but, like, even little comments, you know what, it just, like, I saw the writing on the wall, and I just thought maybe she's just joking or messing around, you know, because I've never really had, besides a sister, I've never really been around, you know, too many teenage girls, and just counting high school, which those ones were just cruel and would mess with me and stuff like that completely, and target me, which is completely different, because they were just beyond cruel. But at first she was just kind of, I just thought maybe things were looking up for me, at least, where I would, but it just really changed. Which,
you do know how to read a map, don't you, detective?
and I guess it kind of still bothers me now. Like, I know it's probably, like, this is the internet, everything's saved, and maybe one day she'll, but to me, it was just like the amount of things that were said by her on her end, I don't know, it just, even stuff like, I tried to play along, try to feel less uncomfortable than I was in some things, and kind of like, because, like, yeah, she would say flirty things, but, like, which at first was, like, fine. I was just kind of like, I guess that's kind of like, because I'm not a mind reader, and I don't know many girls, so, and I guess so that was kind of a girl way of being friends. I didn't really know. So at the time, I kind of just went,
as the buildings were rebuilt,
kind of, I wouldn't say flirted back, but kind of like played along, like I wouldn't say a yes man, but I kind of just like, yeah, thanks, you know, kind of that type of playing along, even though I didn't like it. I just kind of did what I thought she wanted, or I had to do. Which, I know that sounds pretty weird and probably even crappy. And but she technically was playing around with my feelings and stuff. I wasn't really playing with hers.
No idea.
But, I don't know.
Yeah, and it don't smell good.
Thinks he's God or something. Messing
I don't know.
bodies. He tries that stuff on me, and I quit.
Me too. This place is creepy enough without those monsters running loose.
But yeah, I guess nowadays, like, because you can chalk it up to now a lot of girls in the newer generation are so used to, like, even there was one instance recently, just kind of like one that was just being a complete blank. Like, just to me, just because, like, she picked a fight, I called her out for it, then she went to her own channel to make a post, and basically said, oh, murder's okay as long as nobody finds out, and some other stuff, calling me freak, calling me stuff, like, I've heard it all before, but, like, come on, like, some basic human decency is not terrible. I don't know. I guess I just have bad luck sometimes with girls and women. I got your Parker luck, lack of a better word. I don't know. But sorry if this conversation's made you uncomfortable or any of that, or I guess I thought being a rebel is always being, yeah. I guess I'll say this, I guess kind of a zero tolerance from people's crap. I'll say that much. Like, if they do something wrong, or they treat me like crap, or they do something, it's one thing to treat me like crap, you know, I can't stop you from doing that. But treating other people like crap, I can draw the line there.
He's taken out 2 of you. Find him.
And some other stuff. It's just kind of like, I don't know. I'm just very, I have plenty to say about this, but here it doesn't come easy to say. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. I'm kind of, at least I'm glad that you're not judging me or thinking like I'm some kind of this, that, or the other. At least I guess I tried to handle the situation for what it was better than, you know, like, I know that there's a lot of guys that are just dogs in heat that would have jumped at the chance, but I was... I know that a lot of guys would mess with me and like, you idiot, you had... No. Not one of those people. And... I don't know. Well, there goes one. Yeah. Well, at least I haven't completely really upset you or anything. So that's kind of good to, I wouldn't say good to hear, but kind of like nice that I haven't, you know, completely.
He beat you all again. What does it take? An army of monsters?
Yeah. Judging the fact that you have plenty to say on the subject, it means you probably feel a little strongly on it. I take it. I I don't defend all women in words. It seems a lot of yeah, exactly. I prefer to yeah defend yeah. At least you're one of the ones that are like nah.
Stop this
nah.
before it goes too far.
Stop. But everyone's dying to see what I do next.
Let him go now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, if you say so, then. Whoopsie! No! You really need to speed things up, Bats. At this rate, you'll never catch me!
I need to shut down power to this room.
Yeah. Well, at least you're one of the ones that are like, nah. You're not. Us women aren't as cut and dry, innocent as as some feminists like to put it.
I'm impressed. That was one of the
Because thing for me is like I don't have a problem with feminism, but I hate the toxic ones. Them, I can't stand them. I literally physically cannot stand the toxic feminism. That the ones that go around taking pictures about basically your male tears mug type of feminism.
Said something about you being a perfect bait. Don't get it. You're nothing special. Who's gonna save you?
Yeah, and just in case someone does decide to try, we're ready and waiting.
But Batman will stop you. You know he will. The Bat. He's here!
Speak of the devil! But yeah.
You hit like an old man!
Ow.
Don't last 1 minute against Batman! Don't let him hit you, you idiot! You want some of this? It's gonna hurt. Finish him off, Batman!
I don't have a problem with women having rights. I don't have a problem with any of that. I know the internet, you basically freaking everybody shames other people for their opinions, and you can't say nothing. You'll get death threats. You'll get doxxed. You'll get everything in the world because, yeah, I support females, but I am not a feminist. I have some, yeah, and they say nothing. Exactly. Like, feminism nowadays is just like cherry picking the good parts, being, oh yeah, we can talk about the same thing at the same time. Oh, well, we can talk, yeah. Oh, we can talk about, yeah. You're all good.
Doing something to the power controls. I have no idea what they were doing.
I guess for me, I guess I don't have a problem with women. They can, like, because I know it sometimes the way with this conversation, like I have a problem with feminism or any of that. I don't have a problem with women can vote. They can do whatever they want, right to choose, whatever. I will say on the right to choose, I do have a difference in opinion because let's say the girl gets pregnant and then the guy, and she doesn't even let the guy know that, there are guys that'll just ditch her or something, which I don't blame, then that's fine. Because if, she let him know beforehand and he decided,
I got you what you asked. I'll stay here.
or whatever, then maybe, okay, fair. It's hard to talk about that subject because I don't fully grasp it, I don't fully know it, and I don't understand it. So I don't really have any ground to stand on when talking about it. But I'll say this, that to play devil's advocate, doesn't the father, yeah, doesn't the the supposed father have the right to really know, or not only know, but also, you know.
Army of Titan monsters at my fingertips. Oh, just imagine me being carried through the streets, stepping over the corpses of all those innocent citizens. It's going to be glorious, so I can't wait.
I guess it is hard to talk about any subject because, like, you don't want to. Yes. So I guess you agree. When it comes to that much, it's like, so it's, you can't just get rid of, like, I can understand when it comes to rape and stuff. Yeah, perfect, fine. You have every right to, you know. But if they're just, you know, doing whatever, or they know, because it takes two to tango. I'm sorry, it just does. And you can't really completely, it's not all on the guy completely. It takes two to tango, not one, two. Unless you're one of those solo dancers, which, okay, fine. You can't, maybe it could take one to tango. Maybe, if you really want to basically,
call the detective who is only
you know.
halfway to the end, loser?
No, Nigma. But shut up. But I guess it's a difficult subject because, for me at least, I don't fully grasp it, and I don't want to sit there and say she doesn't have the right to choose. It is her body. You have every right to choose, but there are, I would say, limits to where I would put into play, where I would say, okay, does the father know? If this can a scenario this, that, or the other, or blah-de-da-de-da. I guess that's just me. And I know this went from one subject to another. I'm just weird. My brain is weird sometimes. I'm just talking about whatever. And I'm sorry, I guess. And yeah, that's how any conversation, our brains never stop. Yeah, basically. Like, I'll say, like, sometimes, like if my dad was my, you know, he would just say, don't talk about this subject, don't talk. It's like, it's the internet. I know, like, I shouldn't talk about it, but then, like, why should we not talk about it? Like, if it's it's a subject that people should have the right to talk about, we can't just silence people from talking about something just because there's, like, it's very complicated, or it's that or the other. It's like, that serves no purpose, because, for me at least, it serves no purpose, because it's like, there's not much of debate with just being our own little echo chambers where, or just like, that's the whole point of, like, any debate or any discussion. It's like, now, the real thing is, like, can we be civil about it? Now, if we can't be civil about it, then it's, the really problem isn't the fact that, about talking about it, it's more just nobody wants to have a civil conversation about it and discuss, you know, the full-on logistics and all that. Yeah, exactly, right on. Yeah, it's like everybody wants to sit there and be in, like, a little echo chamber where basically everybody wants, what they want is like to be right about the subject, but they don't really want to discuss it because in their mind they're right, nothing can change their mind and nothing you could say. And like, I can't claim to change people. There's nothing I could change. Like, if somebody, like, I'm not going to be a hater on people. People are allowed to do and feel and whatever they want.
Another mutation. If Joker's making these monsters, he hasn't perfected the formula yet. I need to hurry.
And to be honest, I guess for me at least, it's just kind of like, I guess for me, it's like, part of the reason I hate Twitter is that and also hate certain YouTube channels. You know the ones that are, oh, sounds like someone's having hemorrhoid problems. What the heck? But let me think. I guess for me, it's difficult to really talk about because, like, everybody wants to sit there and, like, go ranting and raving. Like, even that, for instance, the person I was talking about, the one that, you know, called me a freak and all that crap, like, she just made random assumptions, like, just throwing out just because she's pissed off at me, like, just little random shit, like, oh, you're not smart, blah blah blah, and all this stuff and all that, and like, you're just kind of like, you're left wondering, like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, what the is wrong with you? And like, and you have those people that are part of the reason why it's hard to talk about anything. They're like, the problem isn't talking about the subject. The subject isn't completely the problem. It's the people that are so toxic that make it the problem by the fact that they make it to where you can't. God darn it, you stupid pipe! You made me fall. It's like, basically, it's like what? So if the subject isn't the problem, like, you can talk about any subject in, like, a school, in a sense, like, what the problem is the people that take it to their own extreme and can't accept what people have to say. God damn it! How many times am I going to freaking fall? There. It's just like, for me, it's like, it's so annoying because, like, you can sit here all day and say, oh, freedom of speech, la-di-da-di-da, but is it really freedom of speech, though? Is it really? Because if it was, ask yourself this, if it really was freedom of speech, why is it that we're always constantly having to check ourselves? Now, I can understand some stuff, like if someone just says something beyond freaking obnoxious, like something completely, racist or something la-di-da-di-da, that's understandable. And that I can completely understand. But when it comes to like just basic subjects, like it's just like I can understand some stuff, like no politician has the right to decide stuff. That's understandable. Like that I agree with. That I completely agree with.
Help me! Answer it! He's here!
All that crap, that I agree with. But when it comes down to other stuff, like the fact that we can't even discuss, like a man can't have a complete say.
Are you okay?
Do I look okay? You were gonna kill me. We were in the aviary hiding out, and they cages.
Are they still in there?
No, man. No one's come out since. You got to help them.
Stay here.
Like,
who takes over a freaking garden? What do they want?
I guess it's just I'm a very opinionated person. I guess I don't have a whole lot of trouble just saying how I feel on a subject. Like, I know it probably will piss somebody off and offend them, but like, I guess it's kind of like that's a given nowadays. Everybody's gonna get pissed off and offended about something. Like you could take a piss and somebody's gonna be offended about it. Guy or girl, you could take a piss and somebody's gonna be pissed. They'll find something to be pissed about it. Yeah.
I have no time.
Help me! Someone! Get me out of this thing!
Listen, the bat is on the way. If you see him, send the annoying doctors to hell. That's the down one, right?
Yeah, they're going down.
Good. And remember, if you hear a collar go off, Batman's here.
Joker's men are all wearing the security collars. I'll need to take out the operator first.
He doesn't stand a chance. Not a chance.
Plus, I guess nowadays it's the typical bullshit online. Like, heck, even nowadays, like you have these fake outrage channels like The Quartering, RK Outpost, and it's fueled by people like, I hate politics, but you know who I'm talking about, Mr. Woke Man himself, DeSantis. Like, I am sick of that word. Sometimes it's better to live in fantasy world. Yes, exactly. Like, no wonder. Like you can have fun. You don't have to worry about freaking anything. You could just basically play around, do whatever, pretend like it's escapism. At least for me it is. It's like, because I know it's easy, because everybody wants an escape. Like, it's easy to, like, because that's why, like with a lot of stuff, it's easy to snort, to smoke, to drink, to fuck, to do whatever, just to have some semblance of, like, control and escapism from your everyday BS life. Like, just, like, for all the bull crap going on in your life, it's just easy. It's easier to do that stuff, even if it's terrible. It's just to numb the pain and to make you feel some semblance of, like, I don't know, fully, but to just numb that feeling and make you feel like, you know.
I've incapacitated the main threat, but the hostages are still in danger.
So
He's here!
Ow. Make you go
Oh, I'd like to
violent.
thank my fans.
Exactly.
For their undying
it's
support.
like
and the people of Gotham, who I will be seeing very, very soon.
too much shooting in real life. Exactly. And it's funny is because the whole reason we moved was because of a shooting. And to be blunt about it, and there's so many nowadays, it's ridiculous. It's like, what a shooting or at a school, a mall, a place. It's like it's everybody wants to scream mental health or nothing, but it's also they won't do nothing about guns. Because I could go to a pawn shop or I could go to anywhere and I'm going to bet you got about $50 they're not going to do a damn thing because of me trying to get a gun. And not that I would, because I'm not the type of person. I'm not a gun. I hate guns. But I'm making an analogy of here. You could sit here and argue this, that, and the other. Like, yes, those all play a factor, obviously. But until you get rid of the problem, because here's the thing. There was a freaking assault rifle or assault weapons ban, I think, but the Republicans let it expire, I believe, around 20 whatever. And then ever since then, like, you have the gun-toting idiots that don't make it better. But like violent video games have been violent forever. Like, if we want to go down this rabbit hole, like, let's apply this to every video game then. Galaga, you're basically shooting aliens in a spaceship. Pac-Man, you're eating ghosts. It's low-key violence, but it's still violence. Mario, you're basically knocking out other, whatever they're, basically la-di-da-di-da. Like, stuff like that. Every freaking game has a somewhat semblance of violence. Some more than others. But we can't just sit here and cherry pick.
But the hostages are still in danger.
It's like, I guess because here's the thing, everybody wants to talk about this, that, and the other. I remember a point, like, they did this same crap with comics back in the day, and guess what? It didn't do it's always something. Like, everybody's looking for something or someone to blame. And it's like, this blame game crap, it doesn't fly. It really... It doesn't work for me. Especially doesn't work for me because I think it's bullshit. It's all bullshit for multiple reasons. Because you think about it really hard, it's like, what next? Like, okay, first you're going to blame video games, then you're going to blame this, then you're going to blame comics, then you're going to blame this. Like, when does it end? When does this blame game end? Like, it's always something else's fault or someone else's fault. When are you going to accept it's like a child, the kid next door for him breaking, some people, it's like, yeah, exactly, there's some people that have certain stuff and stuff like that, and there's some that don't. Like, for me,
Joker wanted the entrance to the Titan production plant guarded.
I'm gonna be brutally honest.
Trail again so I can
I'm not a super violent person or any of that sort or something, but if you piss me off and you keep, you know, targeting me, there's times where I have beat the crap out of people, and I've got my fair share of ass kickings myself when I was back in school, of just plain and simple.
I thought I was working for Dr. Young. I had
You
no
did?
idea Joker
Yeah,
was
I've beat, like, the thing is, like, there's times where I have either gotten my ass kicked or I have beat the crap out of other people for either messing with other people or they were messing with me, and I finally decided to fight back. Like, I don't go around being Barney Badass beating up people, but, like, I have a bit of, like, I can be a bit of a hothead, but I'm not, like, but it's more of just like a hothead of, like, you can only take so much crap from somebody. Like, imagine just getting constantly pushed around, and yeah, you're at your height. Yeah, I've surprised some. Yeah, exactly. in high school, yeah. But the thing is, I was always getting messed with. I was, like, getting messed with by girls and guys alike, and it was, I think it was just ridiculous at a certain point. Like, getting my hair pulled or getting punched. And then I finally, like, funny enough, one of the teachers that was,
I just work here. What is killing me? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought I was gonna pass out. I can't stand heights.
I got it once. I got like a growth spurt like that. One of the teachers was very surprised. He was like, "Wait, oh, you gotten big?" I said, "Yeah, big enough to where now nobody's gonna because it's fun." Into that teacher, and then I actually ran into one of the kids that messed with me, and he was like, at first he didn't recognize me, and then I got a good look at him, and he was like, "Oh, hey." I was like, "Yeah, hey, you remember me, don't you?" And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "So you remember all the crap that you pulled? And you remember, and guess what?" And he's like, he was bracing for, like, something, like in the movies. Yeah, he was bracing for something, and I was like, guess what? Hopefully, I kind of changed. I gave him a dead look, and I was like, hopefully, you've became a better person, because you're lucky I'm not one of those people that holds a grudge. And because he kind of gave, like, he was, because I was a way taller than him now. And I think it was even, I think there was, because I know, it wasn't a him, it was a her. At back, I think it was a him or it was her. And they just looked, yeah, like, they were shaking in their boots, and then I just kind of, like, put them right in their place. Like, not only do I recognize you, but I'm not gonna freaking put you. I'm not even gonna do nothing after all you did to me. Nah. And I think, because I'm not a violent person. I'm like, because I might have some violent skills. Like, I have a very good set of photographic reflexes. No joke, I actually do have funny enough, a skill of that sort. Crap! Ow. Because, funny enough, as a kid, I basically played a lot around with sticks and swung them around. And this was early when the Star Wars movies were coming out. And funny enough, I think that's when the skill really kicked in, because after watching those scenes with those movies, and I did get some lightsabers as a kid, but I would just go outside and I would perfectly copy God darn it. Stop slapping me around! There we go. I basically would perfectly copy some of the moves from the Star Wars movies with like a stick or a lightsaber, and I would hit them around with a tree. And I guess, like, as a kid, I never understood how I could do it, but I had that skill. Now I could not, already dropped, like, earlier. Thanks, man. But I take care of those tiny things. Well, there I go. Batman got killed.
Say, I thought you'd last longer.
Shut up, Joker! I kind of had that skill developed. Like, I didn't know why I could do it, but I just did. So, like, there's some skills that are somewhat based around violence that are actually, you wouldn't think to consider in the long run. Ow. Ow. Ow! Fuck! Stop slapping me around! Ow! Yes, Hulk monsters. Titans. These are like Titans. Get over there. I go take care of your brother, because I'd rather not make this racist by going after the other one first. I don't care if that was a terrible joke. Somebody will scream racism. Yeah, there's two. It's not fair. I know, poor Batman. Hey, run into your buddy. Thank you. Come on. At least they took out the container, so I don't have to. And for me, funny enough, as a kid, I know that a lot of kids played around with Nerf guns and stuff, but I was exceptionally good at them. I don't know what it was, but I had such a good shot. I should go to sleep. It's like 7 here when people wake up. Well, if you're tired, you know, you don't have to stay. I don't want to keep you, like, you know, I don't want to. Ow. Dang it. Got him. Got him. Got one. Got one, finally. That like a smidge of hell. Freaking die. Die. Thank you. Double trouble. Yeah, no wonder it's double trouble. There's two of them.
Oracle, I've destroyed the Titan production facility. But Joker escaped with enough to cause us real problems.
Just when you think it can't get any worse.
They've been using a venom plant hybrid to create the Titan strain. The plant's the key.
I will return when you stream more. It's fun to chat.
If her plans are
Yeah.
at risk, she'll listen.
I'm probably...
I have a sample of her pheromone signature on record.
Thanks.
She'll be somewhere in the
I'm
gardens.
probably gonna
track her
like
down.
still be streaming like a lot more because it's always fun to talk to people and
There's
you
no
know
way
it's
out through this elevator shaft. I'll
you
need to
know
get back the way I came.
because heck, part of the reason that I was kind of hoping, like I've been wanting to stream for a long while, is just to meet and talk to people and like have conversations like this. Because like I always find them fun and stuff because I don't ever really have a problem with, you know, with talking to people. I guess I'm just very weird when it comes down to things where it's just like I'm just chatty. I'm just naturally chatty. Cause I guess, yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're good at it. Yeah, I try to be very personable and talk. Like, I don't like, my thing is I always, like, I have a big heart. I don't like pissing people off or offending anyone or hurting someone's feelings or making them feel uncomfortable. Like, for me, that's the last thing I like or want to do. It's just not who I am. It's not who I ever have been. It's just been, for me, it's more just like, I like to... Dang it. But I like streaming and stuff and talk. Like, video-wise, I personally can't figure out like a real concrete, you know, layout of what videos are fun. Like, there's a video that that's 7 minutes and like not really 7 minutes, but like a very long while, and it's just gaming ideas for a game.
Joker was busy while I fought his monsters.
And because I'm very creative and stuff, it's one thing. Now, I have dyslexia, so I can't really write a whole lot of stuff down, but I make up for that with art and stuff and painting and all that stuff. Like, for Christ's sake, funny enough, as embarrassing as it is, like, there was a point where, yeah, you can inspire others. Yeah, I tried to, like, at one point, like, with, Nat, I try to, you know, push people, you know, with art and stuff or whatever, you know, like to inspire them to like, you know, take inspiration, you know, try to like give encouragement and try to be like, I wouldn't say, hold on. Okay, good, I wasn't sure if the port was messing up or none of that, but, I try to, you know, be that, you know, not really good, like I try to be, you know, a good person, I guess, and try to inspire people and stuff and all that. Like, funny enough, like, after, I don't know if you ever watched them, but, Channel Awesome, they're, like, one of the guys and one of the main guys, his brother, did, like, a full-on series where they rewrote, like, what they did is they rewrote, they did, what if for the Tim Burton movies, what if Harvey Dent was in Batman Returns, which completely was awesome. Like, it changed that movie, and, like, after rewatching Returns, I was kind of like, this is my new canon. And after that, they did what if, Tim Burton did Batman Forever, using some canon stuff and all that, and then they did Batman and Robin. And then after watching all those, I was like, man, and I was like, this should be like the canon Burton verse. And then like, and then I was talking to somebody, and I completely came up with, like, on the fly, just taking some influence in my head for another movie where, you know,
I know Dr. Young mutated these plants to produce venom.
Yes, and I heard it through the grapevine. The evil woman paid the price.
Yeah, some people are.
I need you to help me create
So,
an antidote.
yeah, I
Let
like.
Joker have his fun. I'll enjoy watching you squirm.
Well. Okay, stop with that sound, please. It doesn't sound right.
Every plant on this island will get the same unless you cooperate.
Thank you.
There's a plant growing deep in Arkham Island. Only it can counter the effects of this Titan strain.
Where do I find it?
Oh, in Killer Croc's lair.
Oh, come on.
Easy, did you?
Of course it wasn't. Yeah, I must go now. Sleepy lean. Well, you're all good. If you're tired, you can go. I was gonna finish what I was gonna say though about creative side of things. For me, like it's funny because I could be just very naturally just spitball ideas. Like for instance, using the title of one of the unwritten Batman movies. Called Batman Unchained. I was like, okay, their version didn't have Poison Ivy in it, so like let's bring her back, but change Uma Thurman's performance just a little bit, and also let's have Scarecrow be another villain. So that would be cool. So let's take that, and then Bane play like a Hush, Dark Knight style, where they can pull a Darth Vader, have somebody voicing him. But then they could have like a muscle guy and an in-between guy, kind of like that. So like you could, and I actually had a pitch where like you could have like Luke Ferrigno could be like the one that be at, because I think he was around those times, would be Bane for the normal version, like, or he could be, you know, what's it called? And then I actually had a pitch for an idea for an X-Men book that was called for Alex Ross to do. And then I had tons of ideas for Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. But you're tired. I don't want... So if you're probably already left, but if you're still watching, hopefully you're doing okay and, you know, you can... go rest. I don't know what it is about me and my brain where I'm just super. I could just spitball and think of something. Like even with Batman Unchained, my version, I was like, what I could do for storylines? Okay, I could take inspiration from Batman Hush, Long Halloween, okay, and all that. Yeah, I didn't go. We could say goodnights nicely. Yeah. Yeah, you're all good.
I need to find Killer Croc's.
I don't know.
It's somewhere below Arkham Island.
There's nothing on the system.
I guess for me, I really like the atmosphere of the Tim Burton movies. Now, there are some cheesy stuff and some stuff, but if you ever get the chance, maybe you go watch, look up Fanscription's What If Tim Burton, and you'll probably see it, because I might link them later on after the stream's done, and I'll put them either in the description or in the comments. Yeah, I didn't see any, so I don't know. Well, what you're basically, you know how I'm not into movies. Well, you're all good. I just pulled him off. Well, basically, you know, if you watch movies or I watched a lot of stuff growing up, from movies to tons of stuff. For me at least, like, it's just like a secondary thing where the Tim Burton movies, like you had Corpse Bride and stuff, but his version of the Batman was like, because, you know, I know you don't watch movies, but you have to know, like, some actors, but Michael Keaton, does that name ring a bell at all? basically, I don't know if it will or not, which is perfectly fine. Yes. So basically, Michael Keaton played Batman in those movies. And you have Jack Nicholson, you know, from like The Shining and some other stuff. He played Joker. So if that name rings a bell as well. So basically, if I don't know. Yeah. So basically, those actors were part of the first movie, and then you have same one for Michael Keaton as Batman. Then you had Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman in Batman Returns, and I think Danny DeVito played Penguin, I believe. And you had what's his name as Max Schreck, Christopher Walken. That's who it was. Yeah, he played somebody in that Returns. Yes, yeah. Cause I kind of grew up with.
We turned on the phone. You're trapped over there. What's he doing? He found a way. Stop him.
Because I guess I grew up, I liked the atmosphere of those movies, and afterwards we got Batman the Animated Series, which was probably awesome. Because funny enough, that not only did that show get a lot of awards and stuff, but there was a lot of, it was actually, yeah, I can't let you finish because don't let me, if you don't let me. I really, you're fine, I'm sorry. I just thought, you can go, I'm sorry. I really, well, go and lay down, good night. But I'll see you tomorrow, maybe, if I stream tomorrow morning or something. I'll probably, get after this. Yeah, bye, Linda. You have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite, and have great dreams. Lovely dreams.
Hey, get off me!
Dun 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 dun. Thanks. Stay happy and well. I will. Thank you.
What the? I'm sure it came from over there. Where are you? Hell with this.
Are you blind? Look down on the ground! There's something down there, but I don't like it.
You heard the boy. Man down! Man down!
What time is it? I'll have to reheat the fucking hot dog here in a minute.
noob.
I was hoping for a 40-foot sewer plan, but you don't always get what you want, do you?
I think in a minute I'm gonna call it quits for the stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed.
Titan must be having a different effect.
Joined and watched and didn't like what I was talking about or blah blah blah.
It'll soon be out of control. Looks like the plants are mutating further. That pod appears to contain similar spores to the ones Ivy used to attack Gotham last year. They're deadly.
Probably gonna end the stream here, and then first want to get the rest of these stinking plants so I don't have to worry about them when I come back. Might just get some Riddler trophies and then call it quits for the night. I think I'll just end it here. Well, you guys have a good night, and nobody's really watching, but I'm gonna call it quits. See you for the next stream. Bye-bye.